The following program is a part of Black Squirrel Entertainment.
Today, we're going to be discussing the best ways to navigate our campus.
And after that, we are going to dive into some of the cast opinions on music, so stick with us.
And later, we're going to get super hot again. All that and more on this episode of The College Voice.
Kent is a pretty big campus, so it can be difficult from getting from point A to point B efficiently and on time. How do you guys like to get around campus, and how do you plan out when to leave?
So there's a lot of things about that.
Yeah. So more specifically, what I'm talking about is, do you guys prefer to drive or ride on a scooter, or if you're walking, do you have a certain amount of time you want to take to get from point A to point B?
So personally for me, I'm terrible at waking up. That's why I'm giggling, because I'm just remembering about me getting out of the bed this morning. I'm just a late person. So I'm normally running to my classes.
Oh.
But sometimes if I'm lucky, I can get on the bus, but it never happens that way.
I agree. I have a lot of days where a big factor is I just sleep in way too much.
My bed is just so comfortable.
know,
I
right?
can't help it.
I honestly get
I'm
that.
the opposite.
You're the
I'm
opposite.
up, 6, 7,
Wow.
and usually at
actually
class
kinda
15, 30 minutes early.
I try to wake up at 7, and then I have the special accommodation that it's hard for me to walk long distances, where a part of bus can come pick me up
Oh, nice.
and drive me to class.
Oh, wow.
So that's pretty
That's
nice.
so nice.
Yeah, but sometimes they're not always on time. So
Yeah, that's the thing about
But that's not your problem.
transport.
That's not your fault.
yeah. Sometimes they leave without me.
Again, not your fault.
Yep.
I would say this about the bus. So I kind of live by the stadium, and a lot of times, I'll go for the bus, and unless it's getting at the right time, there's really no advantage to it. You just gotta, if you're gonna wait 20 minutes for the bus, you might as well walk and be able to, eat that Hershey bar and not feel bad about it.
Yeah,
Big
So
time.
true.
I agree.
Absolutely. Here's my stance with it. In a perfect world, all of us would just be able to drive to our nearest parking lots and then go in the building. But Kent State parking systems,
Oh,
you
don't
have
even
to
get me
abide
started.
by the lot that you have.
Yeah.
So then you'd be stuck with either busing to your location or getting onto it. Because I find that, objectively speaking, for the buses, I find that using going to PassioGo.com on my browser is honestly more efficient than using the KSU bus tracking in the KSU mobile app.
yeah.
I feel it's a lot more efficient because you could also filter it by I know you can do the same thing in the other
Oh, wow,
app, but
you
you could
can?
do
Right.
more
It's
proper
still
filtering,
so
and
glitchy.
it's a bit more accurate. But Sage, what about you?
Yeah, that app is so glitchy. I never ride the buses unless I'm going to the stadium, just because it's a pain.
I agree with that. One thing I do want to bring up, because I feel like it's a big factor, especially on Kent. Do you guys ever use the spin stuff, like the scooters and the bikes?
I got hit by one once.
Oh, you got hit? You got hit?
Yeah, so this was last year. I'm walking to the gym. This was at night. I didn't have my car at the time. And some dude's riding a scooter, right? And I kind of see him behind me, so I take a step to the left to avoid him. He also thinks the same thing. So he hits me, and ever since that, it wasn't that hard. He kind of slowed down. He didn't hit a vulnerable part, but it was just I've been, because you got to think having scooters on a college campus is just gonna put it there, terrible idea.
Did he at least apologize?
Dang right he did.
Glad he did, honestly.
Yeah, one thing that drives me nuts is when people zoom past me on those scooters and I don't hear them coming.
Literally.
No warning.
It makes me sick.
And the part that sucks is I'm 4'4", and I'm not at their eye level, so they won't be able to see me.
Mm.
And I'm also a fall rust because of my disability. So
Yeah.
if I get hit, I'm kind of screwed.
That's why I feel like people just got to be careful, especially too if you're throwing in all that stuff that anyone can access and half the people don't even know how the heck to use them.
Yeah.
It's gonna be crowded at like 10 a.m., 2 p.m., and 5 p.m.
Oh, yeah.
specifically, because that's when a lot of the major classes like end too. So it's like something you got to be like really careful with, and just like if I were to ever do that, I like at any like crossing, especially between like the Center for Visual Arts, I would like get off and cross peacefully, because I don't know how people could just smoothly ride across.
Right, I get you. Plus, it's like I feel like when because I don't use them often. The first time that I tried to use one of those scooters, I did not know what I was doing. Like I got on and I'm like, okay, what do I do? And then I pressed the button. I literally almost fell off. It was scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's like you got to be careful, like who's using them, when they're gonna, especially too, because like I know there's like certain areas with like 3 of them, and then like by the Tri-Towers there's like 50 of them.
Yeah, there's a lot of nearby Franklin too.
Oh yeah, Franklin
Yeah.
as well. That's one of those spots where it's like 3 though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real.
It also sucks because they cost money.
How much does it cost to like ride one a mile?
Isn't it like $10?
Oh, that's a rip off.
Well, yeah.
I think it's a $10 pending down charge, but then you like get refunded on it afterwards. But yeah,
Right.
traveling around campus is interesting.
Yeah.
It is.
So, music is something that many people have in their daily life, from the good pick-me-up to motivation to get your project that is due at 11:59 done. Cast, do you use music in your life? And if so, what songs are on the top?
Well,
That's
judging
a-
by what I'm wearing,
Yeah, I think you're
Speaking
appropriate
of,
to start.
I don't know.
What
what are-
signal?
yeah.
you
So I
pick?
mean, like, so I'm definitely a big music guy. Like, got my Styx hat from when I saw them in Canton last August in 23, and then I got my Kenny Chesney shirt from when I saw them this past June at Blossom. I'm very much a big classic rock kind of guy, but I've also been getting into a little bit of country stuff as well. I've been going to a lot of country concerts with my mama. It's been a fun time. It's just a big motivation stuff, especially while I'm driving and when I'm getting work done. It's just a big booster. But especially when I'm driving, it's like the best company you can have while behind the wheel, especially as me who commutes 20 minutes a day. But what about you guys?
Well, I am really into music. I would consider it a lot more of like a hobby and like a lifestyle than like something I would use in my day-to-day life.
Yeah,
'Cause I
absolutely.
feel like if I use music to study, I'm just gonna get so distracted.
Yeah.
That's my
Might
problem.
be locked into.
Yeah. I get way too interested in a song. Like I'll see something and I'll be like, oh, I like this song. Who's this? Oh, who's that? Oh, they did something with this. Oh, what's that? Is this an album? I'm gonna listen to this. Oh crap, I had an assignment I was supposed to do.
It just takes up your mind completely, and you just like want to go on a bit of a crash course of their history.
Right. I utilize music in my life. I feel like more when I'm like walking or driving. I agree with you. It's definitely a great thing to like add. Otherwise, I feel like I'm just like in space. It's like it's weird. You know what I mean?
For me, music is something I constantly have. Like if I'm studying or if I'm, working on homework, there is music playing. I can't do it without it.
Interesting.
It just has to be music I know the lyrics to.
Oh yeah,
Oh
that's
yeah.
true.
Unless
you
if you're
have to
like
know the
studying. For me, like if I'm studying and I'm listening to music I know the lyrics to, I will sing along, and I won't be able to focus.
Right.
But I need something like I don't know the lyrics to.
Yeah, no lyrics are something I'm oblivious to. I feel like is the best stuff if I'm doing anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice way to be.
If I'm doing
Productive.
a school assignment, it has to be no lyrics. Otherwise, if I'm like trying to like clean my room or something, then that actually keeps me in the zone somehow.
Oh yeah, that's another good thing. Cleaning your room.
Yeah.
I feel like that's actually something I feel like I can't do without music.
Not for real.
I literally
shit's
do
so boring.
everything with music.
Right.
Like,
I feel you.
I'm almost never not listening to it, unless if I'm watching TV.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's another thing I can't do anything else without. Like I can't like do music and another thing too because I feel like I'll just be way too focused on that. You know what I mean?
What are your guys' favorite musicians?
Okay, wait. My favorite band, is New Edition. One, I love them down. Oh my gosh. Okay, band, group. It's a group. But like, New Edition is that's my thing. Bobby Brown, stan him. I love him bad. And then after that, I like show tunes a lot.
Oh, same.
I
Yeah.
love musical theater, and my favorite musical is Hairspray. So I listen to a lot.
Oh,
of
that's a
Hairspray.
good one.
nice.
Hairspray is so good.
Heck yeah.
I
Yeah. Oh, no, you can go first.
All right. I was gonna say my favorite is Tyler the Creator. He is.
There's a
Yeah.
few songs
There's a few.
that I like.
Heck yeah.
I was gonna say whole discography, but you know.
Oh yeah,
Go
that too.
ahead. Yeah.
Pop it on all the target. Matt,
Pop
what
up.
about you? What kind of music are you into? And how do you use it to go out your days?
A little weird. Most of the songs I listen to are just from like movies or TV shows. I like Running Up That Hill, so yeah, Kate Bush is pretty good.
Nice.
That Stranger Things scene is a peak.
Yeah.
I agree. Man, did you want to say something?
Oh yeah, so my favorite artists, I have like a lot of genres that I listen to. Like I like pop, like Taylor Swift, Olivia Rodrigo, Chaperone, Sabrina Carpenter. I like show tunes as well. I love Hamilton and Rent, Moulin Rouge and all that stuff. And then I also like rock and roll. My favorite band from that is like Queen.
Nice.
Love
And I
Queen.
also like Billy Joel. I actually just saw him in concert last week.
Oh my gosh.
So that was
Yeah.
pretty cool.
I would say my favorite rock band's Led Zeppelin. I don't know if anyone's into that.
I've heard a couple
Led
songs by
Zeppelin's
them.
Yeah, Led Zeppelin, and then like Metallica, Radiohead.
Love Metallica.
Yeah. We were playing that earlier.
We
Listen to
were.
that.
We were.
And I was talking about how The Unforgiven was the best on that album, which was the self-titled Metallica album, if anyone's interested.
Yeah.
Amazing album. That's another thing too. Are there any like specific like things you guys always go to, or is it just like the same stuff? Or like different stuff, I mean.
It's like an ever-evolving playlist, so yeah, I mean, a little bit of both.
Okay, we always just have varied music tastes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, don't go anywhere because after the break, we are going to be guessing some student organizations.
It's time to put that school spirit knowledge to the test with our next minigame, Guess That School's Organization. Here's how it works. I'll give you a small description of one of our school clubs or organization, and you'll have to guess which one it represents. Y'all ready?
Should hope so.
All right.
Did some
Yeah,
study.
we've got a good pack here.
Right,
So
we
let's
got
see if you
couple
got.
of questions.
Let's see how knowledgeable and versatile you guys are.
All right.
Campus.
Alrighty, let's
All
do
right.
this.
Okay, you guys ready?
First question.
Okay. A group of like-minded students interested in the biological science, including botany, conservation, zoology, biology, ecology, etc.
I
Okay, write them
don't
down,
know.
keep them down, and then I'm gonna tell you when to put them up.
Everyone got their answers?
Ready?
3,
Yeah.
2, 1.
Okay, biology, plant, science, bio. Okay, the right answer is the biology club.
I just wrote
Sage and
plant
Matt.
people.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
The answers in the middle were creative, but not right.
All right.
Okay.
All right, folks. Question 2. The on-campus coding club here at Kent State University. Our goal is to teach anyone from no matter what major is to their program. What is the specific name of this club?
A coding club. What do you think? I know the answers. What am I talking about?
Swear to God.
Answers in 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Coding club, Anthony. Okay. So the technical answer is Hack KSU. It's HACKSU. It's Hack with the K being in
Alright.
KSU.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, we're gonna bounce back though.
Yeah. So no points there, but hey, there's still plenty of time to jump back. Next question.
Okay, third question. The student organization represents for members participating in KSU choirs, including chorale, cantique, coro, contre, Kent chorus, gospel choir, and Nova Jazz. A lot of different groups.
All right.
Okay.
Answers in 3, 2, 1. Kent Sing School of Music.
Kent choir. The Kent Sing is so funny. I'm not gonna lie.
So the answer is the Kent State Choral Association.
That's
Right.
way too professional.
no.
Yeah.
Put
There's so
vocal.
many groups all in like one, you know what I mean? Like association, Kent, Go Flashes.
I mean, I feel like the student orgs are either like have like a really like official name or like a really silly
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hey, we still got quite a few more here. Question 4. This organization allows students to learn more about the jury court process, become more confident in their public speaking and legal writing skills, and travel to neighboring universities in an educational context. Which organization does this one bond to?
Now, if I was on that side, I would know the answer to this question. I just want that to be known.
Know the answers.
Like, I do, but I would just know in general.
Fair enough.
Okay, well, I hope this is right then.
Okay.
Answers in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so the correct answer is mock trial.
I forgot mock trial existed.
Super fun club. You
So
should
it's
go.
2
I
points
didn't
for
pay
Matt, 1
attention
point for
until
Sage, and 0 for Vinny and Mandy still. All right.
Okay.
Next question.
Okay, this organization brings together students and faculty with an interest in gardening to participate in the education of gardening and participation in a group garden. Don't think too hard.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, if it's not this simple,
All right.
Right.
Waiting on
It's, don't think too hard. I promise.
Yeah.
Don't think
genuinely.
too hard.
All right. Answers in 3, 2, 1.
Gardening, greenhouse, flowers.
Well, the answer is the KSU Garden Club. We can give the point to
Wait.
Matt and Vinny for that one.
Wait, it was that simple?
It was that
Yeah.
simple. Like,
I thought it was
3
like
for
some
Matt, 2 for Sage,
obscure
1 for
name,
Vinny,
and
0
then,
for
like,
Mandy.
I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
just
I
writing
don't know.
flowers.
It's either that or it's in the title. There is no in between.
there's
Fair.
definitely flowers happening in there. Don't worry.
All right.
Yeah.
Next one. This one is an international organization that supports and inspires women in the aviation industry.
Again, don't think too hard.
Yeah.
That's a cool club. I didn't know we had that.
Yeah.
I'm also not an aviation major, so like,
aviation
why would
major.
I?
How does one spell aviation?
I definitely spelled that wrong. Yeah.
And spelling doesn't matter.
Yeah, the spelling's
I know
fine
what
as
you
long
mean.
as we get
Is
your
it a spelling
context.
test? Is it a spelling test?
No.
Answers in 3,
Tiebreaker.
2, 1.
That'd be tiebreaker.
Aviation or
Aviation.
like
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah, all of you got it. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. The answer is women in aviation. So yeah, that's a point for all of you.
Thank God for women who fly planes, baby.
Literally.
4 for Matt, 3 for Sage,
Oh,
2 for
doing
Vinny,
some
1 for
service.
Mandy.
Okay. The next question. Okay, our purpose is to help prepare aspiring law students for the LSAT, meet with legal professionals and law school representatives, and spread awareness about the diversity of legal careers. That hard at work. Writing away.
Oh my goodness, yeah. All right, answers in 3, 2, 1.
I have no idea how they're reading this.
Pre-law.
Okay, so the answer is pre-law club.
Pre-law, so that's a point for Matt.
Not even close.
All right, good stuff, guys. Next question. This one is a pre-professional association for any KSU student interested in a field of peace and conflict studies.
Now really think about that.
Definitely think about that.
Think about what he just said.
Peace and conflict, you said?
Think about it.
Okay, got it. Marker's dying, no. Okay, we're good.
All right, answers in 3, 2, 1. Peace and conflict studies.
Yep, the correct answer was peace and conflict.
Yep, you all got it. That gives us Matt the win with a total of 6 points. Congratulations, Matt.
Ooh.
My journey to becoming the GOAT is officially on its way.
There you go.
Yeah, of course.
Well, that was super fun, but don't go too far because after that break, it's gonna get hot.
We all have our own opinions, but some are just a little out there. It's getting a little hot in here. This week's hot take is cereal and milk. Does the cereal or milk go first? Because personally, I think I know the right answer. Cereal first.
Yes, thank you.
Like, is there any other way?
I pick option 3, neither, because that's absolutely disgusting.
I
So you
don't-
do both at the
I
same
don't-
time
how do
then?
you-
No,
I
you don't put
really
them together.
have
It's so
cereal
gross.
with milk. I just have dry cereal.
Dry cereal is good.
But in terms of the debate, cereal first.
I would say if you had to do one, if you had to do one or the other, even like not even eating it, preparing it for someone else. How about
Oh, God.
that? Cereal or milk first? It's not that hard.
I think I'm going to go with milk because it's like, I don't want.
You
Actually,
did not.
No.
Well, no, like I don't want. Well, okay, I'm trying to avoid having it together. So I feel like if you put the cereal in first, the milk is like
Okay, that's-
really
that's a fair
establishing
point.
itself in the foundation of the cereal.
You pour in the milk first, though. You can barely
This
get any
is too
cereal.
scientific.
Exactly. I could have like parts of the cereal that aren't tainted by milk. Like it's just like, why are you putting that together?
I'm at a loss for words. I'm just at a loss.
Yeah.
I objectively do not get this premise or thought process.
Would you put pretzels in milk? No, that's disgusting.
Okay, but that's
different.
pretzels.
That's long.
Piece of food.
I mean, okay, let's say this. Let's say like Fruity Pebbles, right? It's like making the milk like fruity flavor.
Okay,
That's so
what if-
gross.
That's the gig of it.
That's the
What?
point.
Yeah.
What
That's
if
the gig of it. The same thing for Cocoa Pellet.
what if it was chocolate cereal? Chocolate milk.
Turns milk into chocolate.
I mean, you could say that, but that's still just there'll be crumbs in the milk. It's so gross.
Then get a strainer.
Then don't drink the milk when you're done with the cereal. Just eat the cereal.
I'm
The-
s-
why
So
does there
true.
need to be milk in it to begin with? Like, who was the person that came up with this idea of putting like milk in cereal? Like, who is it?
I don't know.
Well, why do you
I don't know.
It doesn't matter. It's delicious.
Yeah, exactly.
So good.
And then when you have leftover milk in your bowl, you put more cereal in and top it off with more milk. Like that's the process.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I can't with you.
You
right
heard what
now.
I said.
I can't.
I can't with you right now.
Okay, yeah, we can.
All right, let's just agree to disagree.
Sure.
No.
No, this is hot takes. We gotta keep
I
this
feel like
train
it's
rolling.
aesthetically pleasing to watch like the cereal like rise up when you pour the milk in. Is that just me?
Yes, a bowl of Lucky Charms with those marshmallows in there. That color.
I will say the marshmallows do get a little soggy though. That's the one thing that bothers me
wants
about
to
Lucky
soggy for
Charms
dry food?
specifically.
For real?
Yeah.
I've never had a soft Lucky Charms marshmallow.
Yeah, they've always like kind
Yeah.
of been like.
Unless they're stale.
But like they're good hard. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get
Like
it.
the crunch?
Like you can
It's
kind of
not
like
like-
melt. You can kind of like melt them in your mouth too.
Yes.
Yep.
They sell like just the marshmallows now.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wait,
Send me a
actually?
link.
Yeah, you can literally buy just the marshmallows. I don't know if it was limited time or not, but they did it for a while, and you can like get off-brand ones too, and it tastes exactly the same.
Yeah, I'm looking. Well, I know what I'm doing
Yep.
after today.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
I've got some research to do.
Absolutely,
I
they're
see.
so good.
I say Justin buys us all Lucky Charms after this.
Absolutely,
I
yep.
agree.
Is this just
I
gonna
mean-
be a recurring trend?
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna tell
I'm
Justin
think
to buy
about it
us.
right now. He'd be a total jerk not to.
I know, right?
Absolutely.
You're right.
Especially after we said it on air.
Yeah, I mean,
That's all I'm saying.
Folks,
Yeah.
this episode of The College Voice was sponsored by Justin Colbert.
I mean, last week we didn't get our ice cream.
yeah, I'm still waiting on
Not
that.
actually.
I
Let's
know.
clock him on that.
I know.
Sad.
We're gonna have a discussion. I still can't get around the fact that you would do milk first.
No.
Well, I wouldn't do either, but if I had to choose, I'd do milk because the whole point is that I'm eliminating how much. I could limit how much of the milk is like within the cereal.
Well,
You
if
can
you
do
do
that either way.
if you do cereal first, you have more milk. Oh no, sorry. If you have milk first, you have
Exactly.
more milk. Oh,
Exactly.
Wait. What
Or
about?
wait, no.
Yeah.
What I meant to say was, okay, think about this. If you're putting the cereal on over, there's like it'll build like an island of cereal, right? So parts of it won't be in there. And you already established that I don't need to, or I forget who said it, established that I don't need to drink all of the milk when I'm done. I just need to finish the cereal with giving fair usage to having the milk with it within this challenge.
Well, think about it like this, right? You're pouring in the cereal. That's mainly cereal, right?
Yep.
If you're pouring in the milk, that's mainly milk. When you do cereal first and then milk, it's like 80% cereal, 20% milk. You don't even notice it that much.
Yeah, but the cereal is like permeable, right? So it's like it'll go through. But topic for another time.
I mean,
Folks, cereal is just a universally loved thing. So Matt, you're just wrong at the end of the day.
Well,
So
At the
true.
end of the day, yeah.
yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
if there's anything we take away from this show today,
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
wrong.
that that's just wrong.
Cereal is part of this good breakfast.
Yeah, eat your cereal. Get the milk into. You need that. You need the calcium for your bones.
That is
You
true.
want to have strong bones, and that's what you do when you eat cereal. You kill two birds with one stone. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, I guess
And get
I
your
do.
showrunner to buy you cereal.
That part.
Exactly.
Right there.
Do that,
Yes.
okay? Because then he's gonna do it. all
Yeah,
right?
he is.
I believe in him. You know what I mean?
Well, that's all we have for you. Thanks for joining us today. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, The College Voice, and to follow us on Instagram at The College Voice.